Hi everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm from Arizona and I'm a senior at Penn and I study business and next year I'll be in New York doing investment banking. So I only started going to GCC this past year and I want to thank everyone for welcoming here, especially my family group and the 2013 brothers, for all your support, your love, and your prayers. I'm not going to lie, these past 4 years have been really hard. I've been sick, worried about the future, and school's been really hard. It's not supposed to be this hard, right? But through these many trials, God has taught me His faithfulness and He has grown me as a child in Christ. I'd like to share 2 things about how God has grown me. The first is to rely fully on Him. I've always been someone who likes to plan and schedule everything. Freshman year, I tried planning every last half hour down on my calendar, but I've always failed to keep up with it. Sophomore and junior year, I was slumping and I sought counsel from my older brothers and sisters, and no matter who I spoke with, they always came back with me saying, pray and read the Bible. And I thought it was a joke. That's what everyone says, and it can't be that simple, right? It wasn't until this past semester did this message finally sink in. I remember the week after spring break, I had a job interview, an exam, a couple of homework assignments, and a semester-long presentation that I had to practice, and this was all due within the next 10 days. I remember praying every night, roughly 2 a.m., God, I need another 3 hours to help me work. Please just give me enough strength to survive the night and to wake up in the morning. And He really did get me through that week. And the second thing I'd like to share is my identity in Christ is not, my identity is only in Christ and not anything else. I definitely remember sophomore, junior, and senior year, I got caught up in measuring myself to the worldly standards such as GPA and internships. And I had 2 really distinct moments where I was reminded to not look at those worldly things, but to look at the cross. At the beginning of junior year, I spoke with my older roommate, and I told him that getting a job was an absolute. He refuted me and told me that the only absolute in life is God. And second is when my sister told me, before I started recruiting, that my self-worth isn't determined by what job I get. Holding on to these truths throughout all the interviews really helped me get through what eventually was 8 months of searching for a full-time job. I remember about four months in, I was freaking out and went to family and told them that all is bad and doom and gloom, but God really pulled me through and helped me keep true to Him and really continue to just be a testimony about who I am in Him. So for the job that actually will start in July, that interview was when I really felt God was with me. Actually was able to speak about faith in God and how to be a Christian, and I never really felt the same type of peace before, and I was very honest with them about what my aspirations are and who I wanted to be, and they really appreciated that. So overall, these 4 years have been painful, sad, and challenging, but I've been really appreciative that God has turned it into joy and hope and to grow me as a follower and a servant for His kingdom. So Philippians 3:14 says, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me, heavenward in Christ Jesus. And with that, I'm really excited to begin the next chapter with Christ as my center.